Hee hee ha 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 ha. That's the best skull kit I've got, okay? What's up, dudes and dudes? You know, my name's Heather. We are back here for more Zelda Breath of the Wild. Downloadable content 2. This is a second DLC expansion type thing. So, we today are going to go and do Ruta's trials. Now, what we essentially have been doing, if you are just tuning into today's episodes, we ended up completing Naboris, and in the last episode we did Rudania. As we end up going to these areas, we kind of end up having to do a little bit of an Easter egg hunt, as you'll see in 2 seconds, trying to track down these hidden challenges so that we can ultimately end up getting twice as often use of the abilities that the Divine Beast ends up giving us. It's useless, but it's cool at the same time because it technically makes the game easier because you can just use your abilities a lot more often, but at the same time, it's not cool enough for me as far as the reward is concerned. It feels very lackluster and lazy, but that's just me. Hopefully we'll end up getting something cool by actually getting all of the trials actually completed, because I'm pretty sure a lot of us actually know what the item is going to be. Shut up, Urbosa. I'm not going to tell you, though, in the hopes that you haven't actually checked out the trailer and seen the huge spoiler of what you actually end up earning at the end of this. Or maybe it's dead wrong and maybe you end up earning something else. I don't know. Power sleeping within. Do not let your guard down. Yes. Show me, weird totem. I don't know this area particularly well, like that. I kind of have an idea where that is. But I don't really know this area very, very well. So I'm really hoping that I can end up deciphering where these locations are right away. The thing that's actually really neat about them, though, is that these pictures kind of show places on the map that aren't your map. It's like an actual 3D type of image. It's really cool. I wish that that's what the map actually looked like. It would be a bit more iconic, I think. Oh, this stone monument survived for 10,000 years. What secrets does it hold? Ooh, a fellow traveler. What brings you here? Hello. I suppose everyone has their own reasons for traveling. Ooh. I like walking out in the middle of the ocean alone. Look. As expected, there's one here too, one of the monuments mentioned in my teacher's unfinished songs. Did you end up perhaps meeting my brothers? Oh, sweet joy, how glorious to sing this song in the very land it describes. The song my teacher left behind, there's a verse about the trials of the champion Midna, or whatever her name is. Anyways, who cares? Well, listen to me now, boy. Reaching skyward from waters blue, Ruta's champion, our hearts true. The hero's power shall grow, seek trial monument show. One, find what the light's path shows, to conquer the ancient foes. 3, chase rings of the waterfall. Pretty much the exact same trials you ended up just doing for the other 2. Oh, so did it move you? By steeping myself in the legends of the champions, I'm beginning to form a deeper understanding of them. This will prove invaluable in writing the key verses of the song. You have a very perplexed look on your face. I can feel it. Anyways, my teacher sang this very verse at this very spot. It's kind of humbling in a way. I'm more than willing to carry out my dream of learning my master's song, though. Kind of a strange dream. Anyways, to do so, I must learn all there is to know about the champions of old. Thankfully, the Zora King and the Prince shared memories of their champion with me. Most of all, they talked about food. Anyways, to sing the completed song under the sky that my teacher so loved, that is the end goal of this long journey. Okay, weirdo. Anyways, let's take a peek at this. So that's right by the Zoras Domain. Actually, I think that's right beside us, as far as I can tell a little bit. Okay, let's type right by the Zoras Domain. That is about right up here, I think. Right? Is that's gotta be by the Zoras Domain. That's really weird. Oh, I get it. That's really strange because it's like so 3D it hurts. Because it's actually like down here or something like that. Unless it's like up at the waterfall. I think it's underneath the cliffside. Yeah, it's like right in front of the waterfall or something. Because we got the little bridge is there. And then it's up just kind of at the same level as the Zoras Domain itself. So yeah, I think about right there. Or maybe over on the edge or something like that. Okay. Well, we got that one down. What about this one? Ew, the sun's kind of in my eyes. I can't really see where that is. That looks like the top left of the domain if I've ever seen it. Right? That's going to end up being right up there by all of those trees and stuff. Yeah, because then we got the pathway and the water on the left side as well. So that's not too bad. There we go. We got that one. And then this one, as far as I remember, okay, so that's right over on the... Wow, that's way far out there. Okay, so anyways, that is that right here? Kind of in the middle? Yeah, because we got the first island, we got the second island, and then it's right at the tip of this second island. Okay, so let's take a quick little peek. That means that it's actually right up there. If not off of the cliff. It might very well be. I don't know. But anyways, okay, cool. Cool. So let's warp on over, I guess, to the Zoras Domain. Let's actually go over to this spot right here, and then we'll go up the waterfall and check that spot out in the trees. Yes! I had to include this on camera because it's just so cool, man. Oh, it's been such a long time since we ended up getting to do cool stuff like that, dude. Still love this game. It still is absolutely breathtaking. Breath of the Wild, breathtaking. No, seriously, this is one of my all-time favorite games, Zelda Breath of the Wild, despite the fact that it does have some shortcomings, or at least features that I personally kind of have gripes with in regards to Nintendo's design choices. Like even in the more recent Mario Odyssey, which I did do a Let's Play of that as well, they seem to have a lot of the same issues, I would say, that they had in Zelda in the Mario game, just because it's kind of like these staple hold things that Nintendo has been doing for years that they continue to do, which is just, most of all, it's personal preference. That's what it is. It's not like I'm saying that they're a bad company or anything. Obviously, they're fantastic, but Breath of the Wild, man, absolutely love it. Mario Odyssey, maybe not so much, but this is just, like, seriously, what an amazing game. Okay, what are we supposed to actually do here? No, really, what are we supposed to actually do here? I guess I should have actually looked a little bit more precisely. Because apparently one of them was Ancient Foes, one of them was Rings, and then whatever the other one was, as far as the trial is concerned, probably the exact same as the other area, but, uh-oh, spaghetti, oh, it doesn't look like I know what I'm supposed to do here. Or maybe it's just that I didn't mark the map properly. Maybe it actually isn't this spot. Ah, no, it's up there. Okay. Yeah, because the pathway that was on the left side had water over on the yonder hill as well, right? So let me just see. That's way over there where those guardians are. Ooh, that's what they want us to do, is kill a bunch of guardians. I mean, I guess we've got a lot of guardian arrows. That is to say, we've got a few of them. And honestly speaking, I don't really use them that often, so I've been using them in this DLC area. Since we hit this DLC, I mean, like, I've just been using our guardian arrows left and right, which they're very expensive, but they one-shot, like, everything. Guardians, I don't know whether or not they actually, like, one-shot guardians. They one-shot normal enemies. Guardians, I think they just cause massive amounts of damage. But if you hit their weak point, like their eyeball, then I think it one-shots them. But we'll find out, I guess, in a second here, won't we? Okay, let me see here. Let's try and climb all the way up here. Now, these guys are not really that difficult, because all we gotta do is kind of attack, like, their wings. And then that will usually end up causing them to dysfunction and kind of... Yeah, we'll just use an explosive arrow because who cares? Hey! Let's see, did we end up actually destroying its arms? Nope. He's about to use his crazy lasers on me as well, so we gotta be very, very careful here. There we go. We're slowly taking him down. There we go. So now he's just down on the ground. So that's one way that we can end up just dealing with him, no problem. These other dudes, though, they're kind of out in the distance, which I don't really like. I like how this guy is, like, just kind of, like, messing around on the ground, like, trying to flip himself over. It's really, really funny. Like, look at him. He's such an idiot. Why doesn't this count as a guardian, by the way, that our Master Sword is not, like, powered up? No, seriously. Like, what? Okay, well, anyways, let me just use this spear. And at the same time, because I thought this thing would be dead by now, let's swap to this so that we get stronger weapons out of it. Is he dead yet? There, he's dead. Okay. I'm guessing we can just use Urbosa's Fury, most likely, to just bring these guys down, like, in one hit. Hopefully. Okay, that's a weird tower, so I'll just use my special Darut ability. I don't care, because I can't. His shield! Bash it right back at him. Okay, I actually did, but he's got 3 hits for some reason. Why does he have 3 hits? Die, you stupid turret! Like, seriously, what's your problem, man? What an annoying idiot. He didn't even give us that many resources either. Huh. Okay, let's just try and take out this guy's wings. Take this, you dumb drone. Come on. Destroy his wings. Come on. There we go. We got one of them down at least. He's getting like so far away though because we like keep knocking him back. Oh. I think there. Am I too high up? Nope. Yay. Got him. Where was that other one? There he is. Ha! And... Ha! At least now I know how to fight these guys. That's the most important thing of all, right? Because otherwise they were like so tough the first time. They're still tough enemies, don't get me wrong. But... Uh-oh. Am I going to end up knocking him too far? Eh! Okay, I don't know what that guy's doing. Anyways, let's go and try and... Okay. I don't really want this guy to be attacking my face, but that's okay. Oh, there's lots of really bad enemies around us, including, like, white-level enemies and stuff, so I really gotta watch it. Like, seriously. Why is this guy not dead yet? Is he dead? There, now he's dead. Why wasn't he dead? Like, for the longest time, he didn't want to die. Ha! No. Bad. That's right, stupid robot thing. Yikes, dude. Like, there is so much to this spot. Die, dum-dum. Well, you know what? He's, like, taking 5 years, so we may as well just use an arrow versus Fury, right? There you go. There you go. Yes! I think he's already dead, but he's, like, stun-locked, right? With Urbosa's Fury, so it's, like, keeping him from... He really is like a fidget spinner. I like that. That's cool. Anyways, there we go. So that was most likely the longest trial, because the combat ones often are, just because they're throwing, like, these late-tiered enemies at us, and most of all, like, that's one of the things I would say about this game that kind of starts to wear on you as you start playing this game for hundreds, if not thousands of hours. It's just the fact that the enemies themselves start taking an awful long time to die, dude. You know, like, it's like, don't get me wrong, it's fine, I love a challenge, but after a while, I just found that I was avoiding, where is this? There it is. I just found that I was avoiding combat just because it was taking a lot of time and it wasn't really worthwhile, because you might kill like a white bokoblin and get like a diamond. That's not going to end up paying for the fact that you just broke 5 weapons trying to kill it, because the durability of your weapons doesn't end up actually increasing as you play further. But again, that's just my own personal preference. Support and guidance. Already I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. I'm really not liking this. Okay, well, anyways, hopefully it's at least an easy one. It seems like the trial is just getting this thing all the way to the end. how exactly are we supposed to do this, though? Like, are there switches? Are there buttons somewhere? What is the point in even coming over here? I really don't understand. Because otherwise we can't... oh, ice. Alright. So what we gotta do is this. How do we do this? How do I do this? Oh, that's right. We do this. I don't know why I was thinking that we had to, like, move that thing. Maybe we do, because we gotta get it to go... There we go. So we'll do that. And then hopefully... Is that gonna end up doing what I want it to do? Maybe? No, because we want to try and get... I think what they want us to do is kind of go across all of these or something. So we do that, then it goes there, and then it bounces on that thing, and then that's it. Because what we got to actually do is get it to go off of this one down into the pit. So I think what we have to do is something more like this. Stupid touchpad. Oh, jeez, like, seriously, I gotta, like, sit there and just hold my breath. It's so gross. Okay. I guess we don't need to be up here, not necessarily anyway. So that kind of worked, but not really. How would we end up getting this thing down is the question. Because if we get it to go through this... maybe it'll just be as simple as this, but I very much doubt it. Nope, that's not gonna do it. So maybe just that. I don't know. I'm probably making this more complicated than I need to, like usual. Oh, that would have done it. That would have actually done it. Okay, let's see. So we get that to go down. It bounces off that one. Oh, are you kidding? That's so stupid. Okay. Let me see here. Because what it should do is I can do this. Nope. That? Maybe I gotta move that over a little bit. Otherwise, it's a little bit gross here. Did that do it? Oh, come on. This is so stupid, dude. Like, this is so bad. Okay, so I think another alternative that we can end up doing is we just get this platform all the way over. Like, I got an idea. It's gonna be gross, but it should work. Oh, that doesn't work at all. Okay. And then unfortunately, that's not the most... This is stupid. Alright, I'm just gonna skip till I get it, because I know what I gotta do. It's just really time consuming and dumb. Well, I ended up doing it, and just like I suspected, it mostly was just trial and error over and over and over again until the physics ended up working. There was probably a much easier way of doing it, but what I did was I ended up putting an ice block kind of right here so that when the ball ended up coming down, it deflected off of the corner and ended up going down to the right. And then I just kind of kept doing that over and over and over until I got this ice block lodged right here to kind of prevent this ramp from flipping over. And then a couple more times that the orb ended up going down, and then it just ended up actually working. So either way, once again, I absolutely hate the physics puzzles in this game because they're just too inconsistent for me. I mean, I'm sure there was a much easier way of doing that, though. Like, I openly admit that I'm just really bad at the puzzles in this game, or maybe it's just that sometimes they're a little bit more difficult than they need to be. Most of all, just because of the fact that the puzzles have so many different ways of approaching them. Welcome! That, I just always get my butt kicked by everything. I'm sorry, crazy lady. I don't really want to talk to you. I want to put on my crazy Zora costume, though, and then head on over in this direction. as far away from you as possible. No, that's not why I'm leaving. We're leaving because we gotta go and do another trial right here. There was a bridge that I could have taken. Oh well, that's cool. At least we got our Zora suit, so dashing across the water shouldn't be too much of a problem. But I still wish that the Zora suit ended up doing a little bit more as far as the swimming is concerned. It's cool, you know, swimming more and going up the waterfalls, but the biggest thing too, like, I guess that's the thing, is it's like we just saw right there 2 seconds ago, like, how come there's no quick swap? Like, there really should just be presets that you can end up equipping in this game or something, dude. Because it's nuts. Like, the amount of inventory management you gotta do in this game is just crazy. Okay, so here we go. Just as I suspected, this is going to be the one where we do the swimming race, which is gonna be interesting, to say the least, because it means we're gonna have to go up the waterfall at, like, the perfect spot. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to end up doing that, because where he ends up going up the waterfall is kind of random. Right? Or, oh, never mind, okay. I was wondering whether or not it was gonna be something interesting and be all like, oh, by the way, dude, you want to go up this waterfall, you're gonna have to swim in multiple directions. Like, that would have been cool if there was a different mechanic where we could, like, swerve left and right while going up the waterfall, you know? I think that would have been really, really cool if they had something like that. That would have been great. Okay, so we gotta do this one right here, which thankfully this is not really a difficult trial. Like, we could very easily mess up if we end up going up the wrong spot on the waterfall. Most of all, it's cool. It's not really difficult. That was actually the easiest trial yet. Like, seriously. I like those, though. They're short and sweet, which is great. So far, again, the most difficult one was actually the desert, though, which is surprising. Ooh, yes. Again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, but I do like the fact that the shrines from the DLC look different than all the shrines in the game. Like, it's really, really cool. So this is already going to be our second one. Hopefully it's not going to give me nearly as much trouble as that other ice one did, because, yikes. But I'm sure they're going to all be in themes, so this might be really bad. Secret Stairway. Oh, you mean create my own icy stairway? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay, this is, like, really, really weird here. So I'm guessing what we gotta do is this, and yepperoni, we just gotta create our own staircase, like, left and right, back and forth, I think. Right? What the... Okay. Okay. So I'll put another ice thing over there. And then, how do we do this? Because we got this extra piece now, which is good. I think I understand what we can do. It's not what we're supposed to do, I don't think anyways. But can we do this? Where we just lift these bad boys up. Kind of like this, back and forth. Is that going to end up working? Yeah. That works out quite well. However, I don't think that it does what I needed it to do. Because I think what we have to actually do is something more like this. Where we push that bad boy up. And then use the magnesis to kind of get this one up and ready. Right? Oh, jeez. Bad game. Bad. How do we actually do this? Because how tall is it? Like, they really want us to go up there. Oh, we might actually have already gotten this. Huh. Well, let's take a peek. Because otherwise, I'm pretty sure this is all we had to do, right? Yeah. That worked out quite well. And that's already it. It's already done. Jeez Louise. See, when it's puzzles like that, for some reason it just clicks. And then those other physics ones I just have such a hard time with. Okay, and then this one's gonna be a little bit tricky because there's actually no good fast travel points way over here. Outside of, I guess, this one, but then we'd have to climb all the way back. So, once again, I've said this in pretty much all these episodes, it's really, really handy that the DLC is not only giving us, you know, extra resources and stuff, but also the fact that they're giving us more fast travel points. That's probably the most useful of all. But honestly speaking, these areas that they ended up putting all this DLC in the first place are pretty dead. So, is it really a good thing that we end up getting fast travel points to areas where we wouldn't normally have to end up actually going in the first place? Like, I don't know. What is this area, by the way? I don't know if I've ever ended up actually going in here and exploring all of that. Neato, though. Ooh. Okay, so we got a campfire over here, which I think is... Yeah, that's right by the star. So I'm sure these characters are going to tell us something about it. I hope we don't have to go through this whole stupid thing and get, like, an orb and bring it somewhere. Hello. What are you doing here, huh? It is you, Lonk. What brings you to this place? We are here at the behest of Prince Sidon, who tasked us with keeping watch on this area. This is the land where Princess Mifa completed her sacred trial. Now the signs that appeared 100 years ago have returned. Princess Mifa's notes at this phrase, while the morning sun is newly born, follow the path of light to the trial. Okay, so we gotta sleep and wait for it to be the morning. And then the light is going to, like, show us where to go or something, like the shadow or something. I'm not sure what they came from, but, well, she often repeated those mysterious words after about the trial or something. I don't fully know what's going on anymore. I'm, like, so old. Morning? Is that going to end up working? Hopefully. Oh, these headphones are hurting my piercing, dude. Oh, because I've been recording, like, non-stop with all this stuff, right? Okay, the shadow, what are they saying? They mean that down there. Okay. So, the thing that I don't understand is, what are we supposed to actually do, though? Like, do we just go all the way over here? And just grab it ourselves? I think what's going on is the morning sun is coming up. And it's like... Yeah. So long as the light is on the water in that spot... Maybe that's the thing? Because otherwise the light is about to move away from that spot, I think. And then maybe it's going to disappear. But I honestly don't really know. We should be good for this. Unless it doesn't want us to go into the ocean and drown. In which case, we're going to have to try and find a raft somewhere else. Unfortunately. But, I think we should be good, right? Was that it? Oh, that was it. That was kind of weird. Oh, wait a minute. This is actually the first shrine in the entire game that's had water video effects around it. I think anyways. Because it's the first shrine that actually comes full on out of the water and just in the middle of nowhere. That's really, really cool. That's the most useless fast travel point I've ever seen, though. But that's really, really neat, dude. I like it a lot. The melting point. Okay, I'm not exactly sure. Oh. It wants us to do something with a torch. We already have a torch, so we should be good. So what it wants us to do is kind of be very careful here, I guess. In that we gotta be, like, very precise in what we're melting. You know what I mean? Maybe that's kind of the whole point. Because I'm guessing there's gonna be certain spots up there where we're probably trying to build a staircase or something. Rather than full-on melting it. But I don't know. Okay, what about this? What's this do? That gives us more ice. All right. I guess we use those to get up there. And then what? Slowly end up climbing all the way up like by our lonesome? I don't know. There we go. All right. Ha! That didn't end up working. I don't know how this is gonna end up working out for us, dude. Like, can we just keep spamming this and get more ice? No, we can't. So, can we push this? Oh, we can pick it up. Because it's so teeny weeny. Okay. I don't know why you did that, Link. Like, seriously, that's kind of weird that you would put that in the wrong spot. So what we gotta do is get up here now. Which means... we somehow, like, this is gonna be really, really weird. Because we have to get up here, kind of trial and error this over and over again. Because we're melting the ice underneath us, I'm pretty sure anyways, right? Well, maybe we're not. Okay. So we just gotta slowly climb all the way up this whole entire thing, I think, is the goal. Right? which we might already be good then. Yeah, okay. I don't know how that helped us. Oh, now what? We gotta, like, bring the ice over into this area or something? Yeah, I think... I wonder... Does the ice get bigger as it goes into the water? That'd be interesting, because I've never seen the physics like that before. Okay, that's way too big. So, I'm guessing yes. I'm just going to naturally assume that the ice is going to end up getting bigger as it goes in the water, because it looks like we're going to have to melt it a little bit in order to push it in the first place, right? Come on. Come on. There you go. Do we just gotta melt it enough that we can end up... Aha, there we go. Picking it up. That's exactly what I was about to say. Okay, so now I think... If that's the case, then that means we need to make this just small enough that we can squeeze it under the door, right? Because otherwise it's not gonna fit. It's like... Oh. Never mind. It seems like it's going to fit just fine. Is it growing? I don't fully know. Unless it's straight up is just that we gotta put ice on our ice and just do it like this blatantly. Like, blah, 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 blah. Yup, that's exactly what we gotta do, but it's sliding around like an idiot. Because the physics are gross. Hee. Like, seriously, just do what I want you to do, you dumb, stupid thing. Ha ha! Okay, cool. So now we get to go and fight the Divine Water Beast again. You know, the funny thing is that I don't even know what's taking more time out of all of this. Like, I'm gonna have to see after I make all the cuts just how short this downloadable content actually is, because it seems like it's quite long for me. For example, I've already been recording this episode for like 40 minutes, but cutting out all the loading times and the travel time just because there's no fast travel points near all these locations, I'm guessing that this whole DLC, as far as content is concerned, is probably quite short, you know? And especially the fact that we've got repeated content. Like, fighting these Divine Beast bosses again is just a little bit like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of cool that we get to fight these bosses again for sure, but it doesn't really serve that much of a purpose, you know? It's like, fight the same boss with better tools than you did the first time you fought it, and then you end up getting the exact same ability that you just got from beating the vanilla one. Like, I don't know. I'm really, really hoping that we get something really super crazy awesome, #1 worthwhile for actually going through all of these trials. And then even then, it still begs the question of how much content is actually like going to be delivered past the DLC, because exploring the environment and the world and everything like that is great, don't get me wrong, it really is. I spent hundreds of hours just wandering around just playing the game that had nothing to do with the Let's Play series. It was just me wandering around gathering Korok seeds and doing shrines and stuff. But once you get the majority of the shrines down, all you really have to do is collect Korok seeds, and that's just a waste of time, honestly speaking. Like, there's just so many of them that it's just not worth it. And it's just, I don't know, just my 2 cents towards it. I really wish that they could cut down somehow on the loading times, or at least would have thought a bit more ahead in that there should be less, like, the shrines are cool because they're kind of separate parts of the game, but at the same time, I feel that they kind of take away from the game, because with the shrines and the amount of fast traveling that you gotta do, there's a lot of loading time that you gotta deal with. Now, if you're just out exploring the world doing nothing, hey, that's where this game shines the greatest, I would say, like, seriously. And I guess that's the most important of all, is that it does have a very tight story element and dungeons and everything like that. The adventuring aspect is absolutely phenomenal and breathtaking, while also just having wandering around and doing random things being just as in-depth and cool. Weird spear creature that looks like he's actually from Destiny 2. I don't know why I thought this guy was, because there's like the hunter uses like a spear weapon for one of his ults or something. It's a different game. Water Blight Cannon! Blah, 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 blah. I defeated you like really, really easy the first time, so hopefully I'm gonna be able to do the same thing this time, but I don't really think so, because this time we've actually got like only 10 arrows. Okay. Lightning of death! I didn't want to comment or say anything because I'm actually quite terrified at the gear that we're forced to be using on this guy. The fact that this is one of the only bosses that so far has thrown only like 10 arrows at us. I jumped, but that's cool. Die, stupid! What is he doing? We don't have any more of our special ability, unfortunately, so, yeah, let's just hit him with one of those. I don't really know what's happening right now, but, these weapons are not really the best. I don't know whether or not, like, are we supposed to be casting ice or, like, walking away from him when he does that? I don't really get it. I don't know. We'll just keep doing what we're doing, because we already got him at half health somehow, even though all I'm really doing is spearing him in the face. This guy was a lot easier when we had our normal tools, because I think this was one of the later Divine Beasts that I ended up completing, so we had a lot of gear. You know, like, I wish I could be using my electric arrows and stuff, but the fact that we're stuck using just normal arrows is just kind of like, I don't know, dude, it's a little bit gross here. Whoopsie daisy, we're supposed to do our ice ability right back at him, I think. Right? Ha! No, that just breaks it. How do we actually deflect it back? That's what I don't remember how to actually do. Okay, this is just not working out. Like, this is really just not working out. Like, how do I even get to this guy? Like, this is kind of stupid. Because I'm not going to be able to even poke at him with my spear here. This is stupid. Defeating this guy, like, vanilla is just really weird. Like, what am I supposed to actually do? This guy's kind of dumb. I didn't know he was this bad. Okay, well, anyways, I'm pretty sure what I'm supposed to do is just keep defeating his ice capulls over and over. Maybe. I mean, I don't have enough arrows that I can end up, like, shooting him in the face over and over. There we go. I hit him once. That's pretty much it. Ah! You all saw that. I jumped in the air. Like, clearly, I jumped in the air. How do we actually knock this idiot down, dude? Like, seriously. I don't know what I'm supposed to end up doing. Like, I really don't. I completely forget what it was that I was supposed to do when he shoots these ice things at us. Like, when we were fighting the Divine Beast, all we really ended up doing was just kind of destroying his ice. I don't remember whether or not we ended up actually sending it back at him or anything. But really, like, what am I supposed to do on this idiot again? Because the magnesis doesn't work, obviously. I wanted to blow that bomb up, but for some reason Link just didn't want to do anything. I don't really understand. Like, seriously, this is really, really bad. Because they forced us to use, like, bad weapons. Like, I bet you anything, how I'm going to have to fight this idiot is by actually waiting for our Urbosa's Fury. Just so that we can end up, like, getting our ability back. I'm going to die from him, too. Which is really, really stupid. Yeah, I'm actually going to die from this guy. Not because he's, like, difficult or anything. Just because I don't know what the game is actually wanting me to physically do. Like, okay, I'll just keep defeating your stupid things, but I don't have any arrows, so I can't actually fight you or anything. Like, seriously. I'll just go up here and hope that this works. I think what I'm supposed to do is, like, set up an ice pillar like that and then kind of go over to him. Maybe. Like, I don't know. He's kind of stupid. Well, let me just set that up. He's stunned and weird. Climb faster. There we go. And I can't see anything because this camera is fantastic in this game. Like, seriously, I'm going to die not because of skill or, like, lack thereof, just because of the fact that I'm getting attacked from behind. Like, I can't see anything. You stupid, stupid game. Okay. Why is our ability not working? Like, I'm pressing the right button. Okay, good. You know what, you stupid idiot? Like, eat this. stupid moron boss? Like, seriously, what an idiot. This guy is designed, like, so badly. I'm really happy the first time I fought him that I didn't have to do all this trash. This is just ridiculous. I'll just hit him with another Urbosa's Fury after he's done. It's a good thing we were able to res ourselves, because man alive, this is just like, ugh. There! Get wrecked by Urbosa's Fury the same as you did the first time, you stupid idiot. Like, that was just, what a bad boss. Like, somebody let me know in the comments down below, how am I supposed to legit defeat him? Was that actually it? Where I create a stupid ice platform beside him, attack him a couple times, back down, and then attack him again? Like, that's really, really just, that's not good. If that's the case. Oh, I can just skip this? Well, that was a really bad memory. Wait a minute. How come? Yeah, he was supposed to be the one that was telling us all our memory stuff, right? Hey, dude, what's up? What was his voice? I completely forget. Well, though our aims are different, our feet took us the same destination. I speak figuratively, of course. I travel by wing rather than by foot. Wandering around here and listening to the anecdotes of Champion Mipha was truly invigorated me. In fact, it has inspired me to honor my own master's song by completing it myself, to disrespect him. I've written a song, try to capture the essence of Mipha. It's going to be completely made up. Recall the champion of Ruder's Breath, before she walked her chosen path. Mipha's kindness was known to all, which is why the princess came to call. Oh! Yay, beautiful memory and cool cutscene of... Oh, that's right, I don't like this character. I mean, I'm sure she's gonna have a cool, like, oh, she's fighting things, right?
May I ask who the other chosen champions are?
She's British too. Weird.
Goron Vigilance, Daruk. Rito Confidence, Rivali. Gerudo Spirit, Urbosa. And also...
me!
The sword that seals the darkness.
Why'd she whisper it like super quick? What? Okay.
Oh.
Get over it. She likes us. What the? Who's that down there? Is that Link just hanging out? What the?
Sidon, hurry and swim up here.
Mipha, perhaps he is still too young to swim up this big waterfall.
One day, Princess, I must leave him.
Yeah.
To face my fate with Ruta.
So she's got to train him, man. What kind of a leader are you? Oh, she's not training him at all. She's... Whoa! It's really cool. I wish that we could do that in the Zora suit. Yeah! That's Prince Rito. Or Sidon, whatever. Join me. Join me in the frolicking... Okay.
We'll go together so you can get a feel for it.
Alright, I got it. Do it! I don't really... Oh man, he must love it. Yes! I like how she just spun him around like a weapon.
Sweet Sidon, should fate ever part us, I'm counting on you to protect our beloved home from harm.
Okay.
Understood?
Why does he have fangs as a kid? Like, really?
I believe in you.
Okay.
Now, shall we try one more time?
I like him. I'm sorry, but wasn't that like the most useless memory of all? Like, seriously, that didn't like show that she was like powerful or anything. That was just weird. I know there's gonna be like people frustrated because they're like, I love that character, but seriously, dude, that was like pointless. Though she was known for her kindness, it seems the Zora princess could be quite strict when necessary. Really? That was strict? So, what do you think of Champion Mipha's song? I made it all up, as you can see. Writing it, I feel closer to my dear teacher. The end result is not quite clear yet, but I'm beginning to feel a stirring of inspiration about those verses.
You're so strong.
Huh?
So much stronger than before. The power of Mipha's grace will now recharge much faster.
Okay. I'll get 2 extra lives. What?
I am certain you can save Hyrule.
Been there, done that.
As well as the princess who awaits you.
Yep, I already saved her too. So I guess that means this downloadable content takes into the account that useless ability because you have fairies in this game. I'm guessing it's like the downloadable content considers you didn't defeat Ganon. No, because there is no you defeated Ganon and you explore the world afterwards. If you beat Ganon, you just get a little plus sign by your save file. That's it. So anyways, very exciting news, folks, because that means that the next episode, we're already off to the final section. That's really cool. So, man alive, I'm really excited to see not that double air jump ability, which is going to be very good. Like you can see, our abilities still recharge like as slow as a snail climbing up a tree full of, like, syrup. Like, seriously, these abilities are, like, what happened? What did we actually earn? Nothing. They're just recharging in 20 minutes instead of 40 minutes. Like, woohoo. But anyways, enough about that. Next episode's gonna maybe be the last, unless we have like some big grandiose final challenge. Then there will probably be 2 more videos. But in any case, thank you so much for watching, folks. Very much appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content that's also going to build up loyalty points to my merch store. Links are in the description for that, where you can buy this shirt and a bunch of other stuff. And for those of you that want to go the extra mile, you can donate to me for absolutely free with Gawkbox. Links in the description. We'll explain more about that. Sayonara and stay epic, everybody.